right out of high school, I started working for a school district. I rose to the level of a level 3 supervisor. After 17 years on the job, I got injured. I went through the workers' compensation process, and then I went through vocational rehab. During vocational rehab, because of my physical condition and because of my mental condition, I was told that I was untrainable. So therefore, I no longer had a job after 17 years. I had a toddler at home, a husband, and myself. At that time, I was the breadwinner in my family. I tried to go back to that job 3 different times. The third time, my body totally collapsed and I had to be carried out. During that very difficult time in my life, it was extremely a hard time for me. Physically, I couldn't do much. Mentally, I was distraught. Yet and still, I had to look at my 2-year-old daughter and wonder how was I going to continue to provide for my family. One day, I was informed by my neighbor about the San Diego Food Bank and how they had hundreds of nonprofit partners who all month long had food distributions, soup kitchens, and pantries that they offered to people who were in need of food. I wasn't homeless yet, but I was in need of food. So I went, and when I got there, I received fresh, nutritional fruits, vegetables, and that day, I even got meat. That day, the volunteers showed me compassion, and I felt like I wasn't in a line for a handout, that they were there to truly help me and my family. During that time, I received assistance from the food bank for about 2 years. During that transitional period of that 2 years, I was able to use money that I would have had used for food to help with my mortgage, to help with my utilities, and to put gas in my car for 2 different therapies. For my medical help, I was able to turn to my medical care provider for my physical and my mental help that I needed, and that was Kaiser Permanente. It was breathtaking because they showed compassion and they truly cared about me. So I was able to really receive the help that I needed from my healthcare provider. What got me back on the road to financial recovery was I was able to receive not only my Social Security, but my retirement disability. So therefore, I was able to financially support myself, but I still wanted to, in my heart, pay it forward to the San Diego Food Bank, and that's why I still remain a volunteer with one of the nonprofit organizations of the San Diego Food Bank. Looking back, it was a very tough time for me, but Kaiser Permanente was there for my physical and my mental state. And without them, I'm not sure I would have been able to move on to gain control. But with the help of the San Diego Food Bank providing food on my table, with me being able to gain more finances through my Social Security and my retirement, my husband being able to get a job, and today getting a call to say, would I come and share my story? Yes, it puts a big smile on my face. And today I can say it was all worth it. It was very painful in the beginning and throughout the whole process. But today, it all meant